Hello friends, today I will explain you Purvi textbook of English for grade 6 CBSE. Part 2 of chapter number 1, A Bottle of Dew. Ramnatha went home and after talking to his wife started cleaning his large fields which had been lying empty all these years, which meant Ramnatha went to his house and after talking to his wife he started cleaning his large field which are lying empty all these years. There he planted rows and rows of banana plants, which meant he make a big plantation of banana plants. He tended them carefully and during the winter months collected the dew that formed on them with great care, which meant he tended. The tended is highlighted, which meant looked after. He tended them carefully and during the winter months collected the dew to form on the them with great care. His wife helped him too. His wife too helped him for collecting the dew. Madhumati gathered the banana crops, took it to the market and got a good price for it, which meant Madhumati sell the bananas the banana crop and sell it to a good price for it. Over the years, Ramnatha planted more and more plants and they had a huge banana plantation, which meant Ramnatha worked so hard and over the many years Ramnatha planted more and more plants and have a huge banana plantation. At the end of 6 years, he finally had his 5 liters of dew, which meant 6 years after he had collected 5 liters of dew. Carefully, he took the bottle to the sage, which meant Ramnatha carefully took the bottles to the sage. The sage smiled and muttered something over the water, which meant the sage smiled only and muttered is highlighted, which means spoke in a low voice, muttered something over the water. Then he returned the bottle and said, "Try it out," which meant the sage returned the bottle and said, Try it, it works." Ramnatha sprinkled a few drops on a copper vessel and waited for it to turn it into gold. Ramnatha sprinkled few drops on a copper vessel and waited that it could turn into gold. To his surprise, nothing happened, which meant the copper vessel could not turn into gold. "This is cheating," he told the sage. Ramnatha said, "You do cheating with me," he told the sage. "I have wasted 6 precious years of my life." Ramnatha told that he has wasted 6 precious years of his life. But Sage Mahipati only smiled and called Madhumati to come forward. The sage, which named Mahipati, only smiled and called his wife, Ramnatha's wife Madhumati, to come forward. She came with a big box, which meant she had handed a big box. When she opened it, inside signed stacks of gold coins, which meant when she opened the big box, inside there are many gold coins. Now the sage turned to very surprised Ramnatha and said, "There is no magic potion that can turn things into gold." Now the sage turned to the Ramnatha and said, "There is no magic potion that could turn anything into gold. You worked hard on your land and created his plantation," which meant you worked very hard and created this plantation. While you looked after the trees, your wife sold the fruits in the market. While you are busy in the take care of trees, your wife sold the fruits in market. That's how you got this money, which means you got this money by selling the banana plants. It was your hard work that created this wealth, not magic. It was your hard work that created this big wealth, not magic. If I had told you about this earlier, you would have not listened to me. So I have played a trick on you, which meant if the sage told earlier to Ramatha, Ramatha could not believe the sage. So the sage played a trick on you, on Ramatha. Ramatha understood the wisdom behind these words and worked even harder on his plantation from that day on. Ramatha understood that with that wisdom, the wisdom is highlighted, which meant deep understanding. Wisdom behind these words and worked hard even harder on his plantation from the day. The chapter is completed. The chapter is written by Sudha Marti. Thank you. Please like, share and subscribe my video.